Always blinds me, the sun reminds me of you. Absence, the light behind me, cast a shadow for two. And here I go again, holding on to you. In my dreams tonight, we go dancing moonlight. Between the near and far, we are shooting stars. Timeless, dreaming if we can find a way back to you. Your kindness lives on inside me. Rocket looks a lot like you. And here I go again, holding on to you. What I wouldn't give to have you so near. In my dreams tonight, we go dancing moonlight. Between the near and far, we are. In my dreams tonight, we go dancing moonlight. Between the near and far, we are shooting stars. Shooting stars. In my dreams tonight, we will dance in moonlight. Between the near and far, we are. In my dreams tonight, we will dance in moonlight. Between the near and far, we are shooting stars. Silence always blinds me, the sun reminds me of you. Absence, the light behind me, cast a shadow for two. And here I go again, holding on to you. In my dreams tonight, we go dancing moonlight. Between the near and far, we are shooting stars. Timeless, dreaming if we can find a way back to you. Your kindness lives on inside me. Rocket looks a lot like you. And here I go again, holding on to you. What I wouldn't give to have you so near. In my dreams Silence always blinds me. The sound reminds me of you. Absence, the light behind me, cast a shadow for two. And here I go again, holding on to you. In my dreams tonight, we will dance in moonlight between the near and far. We are shooting stars. Timeless, dreaming if we can find a way back to you. Your kindness lives on inside me. Rocket looks a lot like you. And here I go again, holding on to you. What I wouldn't give to have you so near. In my dreams tonight, we will dance in moonlight between the near and far. We are. In my dreams tonight, we will dance in moonlight between the near and far. We are shooting stars. Shooting stars. In my dreams tonight, we will dance in moonlight between the near and far. We are. In my dreams tonight, we will dance in moonlight between the near and far. We are shooting stars.
Oh my gosh, everyone. Welcome. Hello, everyone. I think. Sorry. I'm a little bit sick, sorry. Still. Let me see if I'm live. Uh. Sorry. You can see that. You can see quite a bit of coughing, guys. Sorry about that. Let me double check. Oh my gosh, it's been so long. Okay, had a bit of echo. Wait, let's see. Yes. Anyway, yes. Hello. Okay, I think we're back, guys. Okay, how's everyone doing? Oh my gosh. Yes, I am back. I am still a bit sick, unfortunately, but definitely a lot better now. How is everyone doing? It feels like it's been forever. Let's see. Good. Okay. Yes, it's sick. That's detectable. Yes, definitely. Yes. Hello, everyone. Yes, welcome, everyone. Yes, how's everyone doing? Hopefully, you all had a good 2 weeks. Yeah, like I mentioned, it feels like it's been forever since I've done this, so need to get back in the swing of things, pretty much. But yes, how is everyone doing? Let's see. Yes, thank you. I do appreciate that, Phoenix. Thank you so much. Yes, no, I try to keep it as neat as possible. So thank you so much for that. But yeah, so how is everyone doing? Hopefully, hopefully all have been good since I last came by. It's been a busy 2 weeks for me, honestly, with school, then with with also being sick, which I'll get to that in a bit. But it's been doing pretty busy for me. Hopefully y'all have been having a good good time as yourself. Yes, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Emily. I do appreciate that. Stress has multiple fights with parents, so does that. Oh no, so sorry to hear that, Talon. Hopefully you do feel better with that. Hopefully things do get a little bit easier. Um, hopefully hopefully that things get a little bit easier for you. And I know, it takes time for things like that, but hopefully it does get a little bit better for you on that. Yes. What is it? Yes, what is it, Phoenix? Let me know the news. But while you share that, I'll start off with with what's been going on with me. Um, so the last time we streamed, guys, was what, I think maybe like 2 weeks ago, I believe. I think it was actually before school. No, it was actually the first week after I did school. And well, I guess it was kind of like before we start. I won't be actually doing any games today. It's just gonna be talking. And also depending on like how I feel after this stream, I may just either put it private or just like I think it's a link where only people, whoever I guess has the link, will be able to see this stream. Or I guess if you've seen this stream already, then you'll still be able to see it afterwards. But only because I don't want to like I probably won't leave this up for everyone to see. I just wanted to obviously leave it public so that way people see the stream for now. Yes, let's see over here. Yes, nice, definitely. Let's see. I got really and have a. Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. That's awesome, Phoenix. That's awesome. Hopefully that went well for you. Hopefully that's awesome. Let's see. Like I'm trying. Life is just hard, but I hope it. Yes, definitely, Talent. No, understandable. Again, I know it's not gonna be easy every day, and believe me, for what I'm actually gonna talk about, yeah, I definitely do understand what you mean. So again, you're not alone. I definitely do understand that, but we're here to just try and stay positive and try to continue going forward with that. But that hopefully you do get hang in there. That's awesome. Let's see. Please don't make this. No. I probably won't make it private. Probably just like for people who have like either has watched the stream or the links. Phoenix, I probably will leave it like that because I don't want to leave this as how the channel is supposed to be. But I'm only doing this kind of like an update thing, so that way y'all, whoever's here, will see what's been going on, things like that, and hopefully you understand that. Let's see. Yes, I know. Yes, well, technically, yes and no. Sorry. Technically, yes and no. I've actually been. I know I've lost a little bit of subs, but we'll get that back to that in a bit. That's useful. Yes. Actually, Spike, I am still sick. Definitely a lot better though, than all that stuff. But yes, I'm still a bit sick. Just dealing with a little bit of bronchitis, which if y'all don't know what that is, it's just like, a little bit of inflammation within your airways. So with that, it's kind of a little bit hard to breathe at times, and sometimes you just need to take like a little bit of deeper breaths because with your lungs a little bit inflamed, you have to kind of just kind of take in that energy, take in as much air as you can while trying to be getting all the air while still having the cough and things like that. But but it's something new for me. That I've actually been used to that for so several years. So always have the same exact ways of knowing what to do with that. But anyway, yeah, that's still just dealing with that, and pretty much that's about it. Yes, let's see over here. Let's see. Definitely take it easy. Yes, definitely. Yes, that's what I hope to do. Hopefully, yes. That's kind of why I'm not doing like any games, or I don't have like the green screen up or things like that, because I definitely am just want to take it easy still this week. Until next week, probably then we'll get started with some games again. And we'll get back to that in a bit right now. But anyway, so kind of start off with, guys. Before the last stream that we did was both Spiral and Crash, which, by the way, thank you all so much for the support on those two streams that day. It was really fun. Definitely did get a lot of stuff progress, and yeah, that was really awesome. Definitely was a good streams that day, and that was really awesome. So we actually did have a lot of fun. But going back after that stream, let's see over here. This is the one time I want my internet to not be working. Oh yes, definitely, Tom. That's definitely. I don't want. Also, don't want auto quality. Yes, definitely, Talon. Yeah, it's definitely a mood right there. Unfortunately, especially with the internet. I know mine kind of like settles during the day and all that stuff, but definitely do understand that. But anyway, guys, yeah. So if you follow me on social media, it's not been the best like week and a half. Um, Honestly, if you've seen, again, if you follow me on social media, you've kind of know I've been sick with the flu ever since last Wednesday. And surprisingly, it really was something that I never really thought I'd have to deal with in a while. Usually, I have this. Usually, when it comes to sickness and myself, I kind of know the same routine. It's always general. It's usually always the same routine. Whether it starts off with a sore throat, then like 2 or 3 days later, then it's like a cold with some slight fever, and then at the final step, like 2 or 3 days later, which it is kind of like the longest one, but it's really pretty much the same thing. It's bronchitis, which is what I have right now. And that, obviously combine all that together, it takes about like 2 weeks for me to fully get better, but still I kind of know the same pattern, all that stuff. Nothing really does change from there on out. But that's usually what my pattern is when I get sick. Sorry, I'm trying to mute the mic every time I cough, guys, so that way y'all won't hear my cough, because I know that can probably get a little bit annoying on that. So please, do forgive me on that one. But let's see. So you can stay about. Okay, no problem, Lily. Definitely do. Grace, definitely do appreciate you stopping by. Hopefully you have a good ride. And yeah, this stream, well, hopefully for you, will probably be here afterwards if you want to catch up on it. But no worries, no worries, well. Yeah. Anyways, so anyway, guys, yeah. So on Wednesday, I found out that I got the flu, and unfortunately, that one, it really did take pretty much a big toll on me than any other sickness I've had in the past. Probably last time was probably when I was like a small child. Like, it wasn't like the simple steps, like, like I mentioned. No, it was actually just, it hit me like instantly, that, from one day to the next. And oh boy, that really was not the best time for me to do anything, honestly. That same day, on Wednesday, last Wednesday, I got, the fever. Well, the fever was actually the worst. We'll say that for the most part. I did have like, sore throat. I had a cold, headaches, just body aches, all that unfortunate stuff. And then, of course, the fever, that really was something that really did take a big toll on me. Which, I'll get to that right now. But yeah, it really was something that, was not fun for me to go through that, to say the least. And I'm sorry, guys, let me see over here. Thank you for joining. Yes, thank you. Yes, definitely, Emily. Is everyone hunting these? Exactly. Everyone has to. Yes, definitely. Actually, I'll get to that as well, Talon. That's all part of my, that's all part of my like stuff I want to talk about, like in this stream. That's why I'm kind of just that's definitely a good thing you brought that up as well. But anyway, yes, the flu was just definitely Emily. Yeah, it's definitely not the best. And again, I don't know why it hit me all bad, that time. And I was like, wow, this is really not what I hoped for. And of course with that, I had to, just do a lot of bed rest, take a lot of fluids, medications, things like that. Really was not a fun, up to that point until Friday night. And the reason why I'm saying Friday night, it's not because I got better, but unfortunately I did get worse. And what I mean by that is that, well, during Friday night, up until Friday night, my fevers just kept coming and did not even go away, no matter what I did. Whether it's like ice packs, Tylenol, ibuprofen, over the counter stuff. That it did not help me at all, pretty much. And believe me, from every all those days, I had chills, the fever. I really did not feel like really well at all. And well, it turns to find out, Friday night, and it was actually while after I ate dinner, and I was actually here in my room, just resting, and I was like, oh my gosh, well, I'll take it easy, I'll rest. Hopefully it does go away. Well, it turns to find out, I passed out. I passed out in my room on the floor, and turns to find out I got a seizure, because of the fever. And well, I passed out here usually because usually, and if you don't know what seizure is, it's pretty much the when your brain stops functioning, for it could be happening anytime, anywhere. But of course, if you have pretty much like epilepsy, things like that, happens, for those type of people. But this time for me, it happened because of my fevers. So yeah, I had a seizure here, and I woke up in the hospital. I think maybe like an hour later. After my family found out about what happened. Um, let's see. So no, so I'm starting to wish I could. Yes, thank you. Oh no, it's timeless. Thank you so much. I do appreciate that. No, yeah, no. I know. It really wasn't fun. But yes, definitely, Emily. Yeah, it really was a bit scary, and it really is. When it comes to seizures, it really is scary because you really don't know how big or how effective it will change the way when you come to. Because when you have a seizure, it can affect multiple things, or it can or cannot affect a lot of things. When you come to. Uh, Sorry. It could affect some of your memory temporarily. It can affect your everyday functions when it comes to eating, doing your daily routine, things like that. It can affect you in so many ways that no one knows how how you will wake up until you pretty much wake up. And in some real unfortunate circumstances, when you have a seizure, you cannot wake up. That's unfortunately happens when things like that do come into play when the seizure does happen. And this is my second time I've had a seizure. If you've kind of watched some previous streams, I have mentioned briefly that I have had one seizure before, but thankfully that time it did not affect me at all. And thankfully this time, pretty well. Yes, welcome back. Phoenix. No problem. Yes, I'm so sorry that happened to you. Seizures happened to him. Really? Wow. So yes, definitely. Yeah, definitely telling. That's yeah, it's really kind of a scary situation to go through, and it's definitely not easy to do that. Snows had a seizure as we yeah. Well, no. Actually, I'm already recovered. Actually, Phoenix from the seizure. It was only something temporarily. But yeah, after that, I had to stay in the hospital for the whole weekend to kind of rest and make sure that nothing was it wouldn't happen again because of the fever. So of course it did take like a day or two for my fevers to completely stop already, and from there, well, that's where I was kind of finally just left. I was able to leave the hospital thankfully, and from there, I pretty much was able to kind of go back to normal routine on my own behalf. But yeah, that's kind of what happened. It wasn't again, it really wasn't fun. Yeah, and it really was an experience that it really did shock me again to go through. But I'm just glad that I didn't have to go through all the tests or exams to kind of make sure what it was, because we already kind of knew what it was. But yeah, thankfully it was a lot shorter stay than last time, and thankfully that was taken care of and all that good stuff. And nothing was actually affected. Thankfully, I mean they did do like one or two exams just to make sure I was fine, but no, I still have my memory, thankfully, and I can still do what I normally do. So that's obviously good news. Nothing was really affected from there. So yeah, just gotta just had to be careful, the weekend and all that good stuff. But yeah, that was kind of what that was the scariest thing I'll probably say that happened during the flu. And yeah, for any of you who has a flu, definitely do control your fever as much as possible, because when you have a seizure, that really does take you seriously out of nowhere. No, see at the hospital. I want to definitely. It's a little bit dark. Yes, true, Phoenix. True. Let's see. That's good. Yes, thank you, Emily. Yes, I do appreciate that. Yes, at least you're good. That's yes, definitely, Talon, definitely. But yeah, definitely a lot better now, guys. Again, just still dealing with bronchitis. That's a final step. Usually, that's how it usually is. So kind of just taking, kind of finishing off my medications and things like that to get rid of that. Yeah, I was able to go to school, thankfully, as well, going back. So that was pretty awesome. But now to kind of go into what actually happened regarding, this YouTube, social media. I know. I have some explaining to do on that. I know, guys. That's really scary. Let's see. I had a flu once last year. It was horrible. I was in bed for really, Emily. Wow. No, and that's the only bad thing about that. I mean, you know when you have the flu, it's really. I mean, the thing with the flu is usually it can happen. I mean, everyone's different. Obviously, you really can't tell what goes on until you pretty much get hit with it. Um, but I mean, and that's what's really surprising. Like I mean, no matter what you can do to prevent it, whether you get like a vaccine, which also I do highly recommend, guys. As a future nurse, definitely do recommend the vaccine. Um, as general. Or whether even take medication and things like that to prevent or just treat the flu. You never know what could happen next. Especially when it comes to those type of things, because it could either grow or could either just change into something else that you're not used to, and that's kind of what the scary part about that is. And that's what it's like. Oh my gosh, Let's see. I remember that you had a seizure from being so excited for school. Yes, there you go. Yes, there you go, Phoenix. Yeah, definitely. So I just didn't hear you with this comment. I want to know. Yes, you're right. Yeah, you're right, Phoenix. Yeah, that's the right one. Yeah, you were there for that stream. When I had the first seizure for that one. But back when I started school like 4 years ago, definitely yes. One time I had the flu. I was meant for like three. Really, really, Talon. Wow, that's definitely not fun. And I mean that's the thing. I mean, it hits us so differently, and it's like, what can you do? To change that. But unfortunately, the only thing you can do is bed rest, fluids, medication, and all that good stuff. Not good stuff, but all that measures to try and get rid of it, while feeling miserable, and that's the unfortunate part about the flu specifically, because for me if I have a throat infection, pretty much yeah, when I have a throat infection, really doesn't hit me that hard. Um, Pretty much just takes like couple days for me to like finally feel better. But when you get the flu, it can take longer. So I definitely understand about that. That actually made me have a panic attack like a light one. But I thought I was gonna see in a stream I was extremely attached to. Leave and never talk to your community. I remember watching a stream every time you streamed, and I didn't leave. That's probably like the second most. Really? Wow. Yeah, and you see, that's. Yeah, I mean, I guess I'll get that back to that, Phoenix. Now that now that we're kind of switching towards that direction, regardless. Now, it's not really easy for me to say this, guys. When I was in the hospital, after when I had the seizure, I didn't know, I didn't know what exactly. I didn't know how long I was actually gonna be there. Because I didn't know, if I was gonna be, again with the, with more exams, if I was gonna be there for a week. I didn't know if I was actually gonna, obviously, have another one, or if it was gonna affect me, in the long run. But when I was in the hospital that night on Friday night, I was like, okay, I need to, rethink something over here. And I mean, I'll be quite honest, guys. Even though, despite that, I've made it this far, within YouTube and things like that. And believe me, I know I say this every single time, but I can never say this enough, for making it this far within YouTube. It really just does surprise me, everyone, because I don't know. I mean, I never really expected to get this far. When I think of myself, I feel like I really don't know, like, I really don't know exactly what I'm pretty much doing, or like what my unique personality is doing for in this channel. And the reason why I say that is because, I mean, we all have our favorite content creators. Believe me. I mean, you all watch every all the content creators all for good reasons, because they have something unique that no one else can replicate, or no one else can share that, unlike that's that specific person. But I guess, like, even when I just barely saw the flu, it kind of got me wondering, what made me what makes me, for me being myself, if that makes sense. I don't have, experience in a lot of this stuff. I don't have like a overly excited personality. I don't have, special equipment. I don't have any skills, regarding any of this. So it's like, what makes me, myself for being myself. Um, I never really thought, what made me for being me, if that makes sense. I'm sorry, guys. Let me see over here. No surprise making. Let's see. Oh, sorry about it, guys. Let's see. No surprise I was making people happy, or at least that's what you do for me. Thank you, thank you, Tyler. I do appreciate that. You always bring kindness and light. Well, yes, thank you, Emily. I do appreciate that. The chat, yes, thank you. This is all gonna be. Let's see. No, this is gonna be a long bit. No problem, Phoenix. Thank you. I do appreciate that. Just because you don't have experience does not mean you're not good. You're awesome. Yes, thank you, Tyler. I do appreciate that. No, and I mean, yes. Welcome, Sushi. By the way, how are you all doing? Yes. Oh, you just saw class. That's awesome. How class goes, Sushi? By the way. Sorry, Sushi. I'm still a bit sick. Kind of dealing with bronchitis. But how did class go, by the way? Hopefully, class went well for you. Let's see. That's awesome. Let's see. Hey, how yes? That's all. But anyway, yeah. So yes, but thank you for that, guys. I do appreciate that. It's just, I mean, it's like I don't. I feel like I just don't have much to offer. That's what I guess I was trying to point out. And I mean, it's like, am I really, I guess like, do I really belong, in this, community is what I originally thought. Despite, me not, having, all this, all the special characteristics that I see other, YouTubers have, I'm just me, and, it really like, it really just, I really didn't know, what to do, and that's kind of why, I decided that I needed time to take a break. I mean, not that I needed a break, but I just needed to, rethink why, why I am here for, well, at least in YouTube for a reason. And, with the way, how I am, I mean, I now realize that, for who I am, that's all, I could ever give, and I mean, for those of you who have stuck around ever since the very beginning, it's been really, really fun and all that stuff. Let's see over here. You belong. You belong. Yes, thank you, Tyler. I do appreciate that. Let's see. Every time I see you, whenever I have a bad day, I always have. Let's see. So much fun, even if the game you're playing I don't care about, I think is boring. You always help people, and just because there is no experience, you just gotta be yourself and we love yourself. You offer anything and everything we want to see. Yes, thank you, definitely. Thank you. Yeah, no, yeah, it really means a lot, guys. No, it really does. It's just, especially since, I mean, I've had some other, stuff. It's like, let's see, it was, but yeah, so it really does mean a lot, thank you so much. Let's check class. We watched this Italian film called Bicycle Thieves. Also, me quite really, Sushi. Ooh, that sounds pretty interesting. Hopefully that went pretty well. That's awesome, definitely. Just being you is good enough for us because this is what we like. Thank you, Phoenix. Yes, thank you. No, don't cry. Don't, please. We want to see you happy. Thank you. No, thank you, Tyler. No, it's just like, yeah, like, I no. Sorry, guys. No, I really do, mean that. Yes. I really do mean that, guys. But, I mean, for me being who I am, it's just like, what can, what else can I do, But I am who I am, and that is all that I could ever, now I realize that, being me, that's all I could ever give, and whoever has stick, I mean, I know you all have stick so long, and that's all I could ever ask for. Bino, thank you. Yes, waiting for you now. So you're one of the kindest people. Yes, thank you, thank you. Yes, thank you, Emily. I do appreciate that. Yes, thank you. And I'm always here for you and everyone else, definitely. And that's and and I mean that's kind of why after he I mean that's kind of why when I put everything back up, I was like, you know what, we're back. And I couldn't, like, for example, going back to that in a bit, I was like, we could never, even if we never get any other subs back, all I could ever ask for is you all in the end. And you know what, that is all I could ever just want, and that is definitely more than enough even I could ever ask for in you all. So yeah, so no, thank you everyone for that. I really do, it really does mean a lot. And and that I still want to grow. Eventually I still do want to at least learn some new things. Of course it does take time as well, but what can you do? For now, I think the way how I have things worked out, it's fine. I do try to change some stuff, and I do try to experiment with little things here and there, but that's all that we could ever that's all we could ever do in the end. And even if it takes some time for me to kind of go a little bit more advanced into this stuff. I'm just glad that hopefully you all do still enjoy what I try and do, and all that good stuff. Let's see. So please believe me when I say you're amazing, and I couldn't ask for you to be. Yes, thank you, thank you, thank you, Todd. I do appreciate that. Yes, thank you. Yes, awesome. Yes. Let's see. No, it's okay to see you cry, and also I don't want to see you become pushing the streaming this. No worries, Phoenix. No. I mean, hey, I do love this. First of all, one, because I know I've met. I mean, I've gotten to know you all so much pretty well, and and despite okay, something. Oh my gosh, hold on, something happened, guys. Let me see. Oh, okay, my Streamlabs changed, so I really can't see notifications. Okay, hold on, let me see. Let me see if I can get it over here. Thank you, whoever. I think I did see something, guys. Let me. How do I actually get this notifications? Sorry about that. That's, I'm just going to watch the stream later so you can get the full context. But keeping, yes, thank you so much, Sushi. I do appreciate that. I wonder if I can actually still open up the notifications, guys. Let me just do that real quick. Is this it? Okay, let me see. No, I know it's not the right one. Let me see if I do this. Okay. Okay, no, hold on. Sorry about the guys. Am I still? Hopefully, I'm still live. While I'm changing this scenery real quick, it's because when a couple of months ago, Streamlabs did update, and I'm like, oh my gosh, what are we supposed to like I can't really focus on. I can't really see the new setup that they actually put out. So I had to like minimize the I think it's the events, if I'm not mistaken. That's what I had to take down. Let's see if I do that. Okay, on source, audio. No, okay, audio will be on the right side. Scene. No, hold on. That's source, scene. Yeah, it's about that. Okay, I think that's about it. Let me see if I save that. Hopefully this actually does work out. It's because I need to make sure that I see the notification, guys. Sorry about that. Let's see. Will Streamlabs updates always get so exactly right? Yes. No mind. I thought I had a grocery steak. Oh, okay, no problem, Tyler, no problem. Right, Emily, though. Yes, it's like, oh my gosh, what are you supposed to do? Like, wait, how are you supposed to actually catch up with all this stuff? And I do not have. Yeah, this is not really gonna work out. Let me just do this manually, guys. I do know what that sound means, so I can actually just check this out real quick. I may not be able to read the message, unfortunately, but I will see what at least what it was. Okay, hold on. Yeah, because it's gonna load up, and unfortunately, it's not gonna work out over here. Okay, well, let me see. 1 second, guys. Sorry about that. It always takes a little refresh for me to do that. But anyway, yeah, no, I mean that's kind of what my, that's kind of why I closed everything down, though, everyone. As like a nutshell, I just needed to kind of, nope, hold on, no deal. I need to just, just realize, why, I do what I do. Let's see, hopefully that was it. Nope, hold on. Okay, there you go. Hopefully, okay, let's see over here. Okay, interesting. I don't. Oh, okay. Emily, thank you so much, guys. I mean, thank you, Emily. Thank you so much, Emily. I do greatly appreciate that. That is really really nice. I can't read the message unfortunately, which I'm not sure if there was a message, and I know it didn't pop up over here, but can we get some hashtag hype in the chat, guys, for Emily, please? Definitely do greatly appreciate that. Let's see. Let's see. Thank you. Yes. Yes, thank you. But yes, thank you so much, Emily. I do greatly appreciate that. No, and I mean, I feel kind of bad for get this, but thank you so much, Emily. I can't thank you enough for that. Ever since I started, you've been always been helping me, and I do greatly appreciate that. Yes, no. It's because she. I know, guys. It's because the notification didn't pop up. It's because she donated. She made a donation. That's why. But yeah. So yeah, if we got some hype in the chat, please, for Emily, I would greatly appreciate that. It's because the notification did not come out as clear as I wanted it to be, but definitely do appreciate the hype. This donation, she donate, guys. Yes. So definitely would appreciate some hype for Emily, please. And again, thank you so much, Emily. Ever since the beginning, when I started this, you've been there, help supporting me, and just never doubting me on what I do, and I can't thank you enough for that. So I do greatly appreciate that. So yes, thank you. Mac and cheese won't get yes. Oh, that's definitely a feel right there, Phoenix. I know how much that definitely is. That's kind of why it's always I sometimes have to use a spoon or something because it doesn't stick around with the macaroni and cheese. Let's see. But yes, thank you. Yes, thank you. Thanks so much, Sushi. I do appreciate it. And thank you everyone who actually did put that. Let me just fix the this again. I need to okay, hold on. I really wish there was an easier way to keep these how you want the scene to look like a lot easier now. Let me see its source. Hold on. Scene, and should be audio over here, and it should be like that. There you go. Okay, we're back. Okay, there you go. Yes, thank you so much, Emily. Do greatly appreciate that. Again, I can't thank you enough for the support, and it really does mean a lot to me, and I from my heart, I do appreciate that. So thank you so much. Yes. Let's see. Nurse, you're very cool. Never. Okay, that's a little bit of a tongue twist right there at the time. Let's see. Nurse, you're very cool. Never change and do. Well, let's see. And do as best as you. Okay. Yes. Thank you. Thanks so much. Yes. Yes. Thank you so much, talent. It really does mean a lot. Thank you so much. And let's see. Yes, thank you. Update. I got that piece on 8-inch. That's good. That's awesome, Phoenix. That's awesome. There you see. Takes some good practice right there. Get picking out the macaroni. Yes, thank you. Thanks so much as well, Emily. I do greatly appreciate that. Yes, but anyway, guys. Yeah. So that's kind of why I took a break in the beginning. It really wasn't much for vacation, obviously. Now that kind of showed all that. It was both half because I was sick, and of course half, because of, I just need some time to think. So, one, I want to apologize for that. I know a lot of you got worried, and, I definitely do, I definitely am sorry for not letting y'all know. It's just, I just had to take some time off personally, and, I just needed to, rethink, we realize, what I wanted, to be here for that, and I really cannot, thank you all enough for the support, the amount of support and all that stuff, and I can't, I do really appreciate everything, that you all have have been here so far, all that good stuff. Yes, thank you. No, so very cool. Never change. Yes, thank you. Yes, thank you, Phoenix. That makes it a little bit easier to see. I do appreciate that. Thank you. Yes, but anyway, guys. With that being said, we are back. I am very, very happy to be back, and I will say, I really did miss y'all regardless either way. It was actually kind of a little bit lonely to kind of, not talk with y'all even when I was out, but I really do, that's, every streamer is cool, especially you. Thanks so much, Phoenix. Yes, definitely, yeah. So, yeah, definitely do greatly appreciate that. But it's good to be back. I definitely do want to continue where we left off. Of course, for now, we're going to take it easy for now, guys. I definitely still need to rest, a little bit recover, all the good stuff. Now, I know with the social media and YouTube, that is a bit of something else as well as an issue. And from what I have looked up, it should only be temporarily, I think, because of the. I know this. I know I'm missing. And going back with you, Phoenix, I know I'm missing like about 130, like maybe like 100, 130 subs. But that's fine. You know, we won't worry about that. You know, I still, I still have my unique link for the channel, so I'm pretty sure it's still active in some way. Kind of like what I found out. Apparently, it should just be until next week. It just takes time for the YouTube page to kind of update and things like that. So hopefully by next week we should be able to hopefully get all those whoever's still missing. But if not, that's fine. You know what? We are gonna continue. We are gonna not start over. But we're gonna continue where we left off. You know, we're gonna start. Pretty much brand new. Well, what we got. Let's see. No, I shall give my luck. Thank you. Yes, thank you. Definitely. Yes, thank you. Thank you, Town. Yes, and definitely we'll definitely luck back for everyone as well. Thank you so much. Also, notice I don't think you worked on the Discord because of what happened. But either way, is it almost done? Actually, Phoenix, I no, I'm gonna take a We're not gonna worry about the Discord for now. Only because I'm still kind of not really. I kind of stopped working on that only because, which actually I need to also get to that right now. It's something that I've actually been seeing as well, not for me, but for around over here. But let's see. Every person is cool. Yes, definitely, Town. Yes, every person is cool here, definitely. Definitely do. We'll get to also that right now. But anyway, guys, as far as the YouTube side of things, we may have to kind of start over in the beginning. But you know what? That's fine. We'll get everyone back eventually either way. And you know what? Even if it takes months to years again, that's fine. I really don't mind. I'm just happy, you all are here, and that's all I could ever ask for in the end. And that's what matters to me, as well. But anyway, so that's what I want to do. I still have a lot of stuff to play, to talk about, to watch, react. Believe me, there's still so many things I want to do, guys. I still have, like I mentioned, I still have a collab that I still need to do. Which it's still a surprise, but y'all will know that pretty soon. Hopefully by next month or early April at the latest. But I definitely will still working on that collab eventually. I do also am gonna work on. Let me see. I still need to finish off Crash, Spiral. Let me see whether Sonic as well. Which next week, by the way, guys, the movie's also coming out. So definitely do check that out. Hopefully, I probably may go see it next weekend. Let's see. Yes, definitely. Yes, I just thought it'd be good. No problem. Sure. No, ask away, Phoenix. Definitely. Never mind. Okay, no wait. Well, no, I gave him luck, so it has to work. Definitely, talent. Definitely. My Luigi's. Yes, thank you, talent. Yes, do appreciate that. But anyway, so I definitely do have a lot of stuff to work out that, guys. Definitely do want to, still play some other cool games that's still coming out next month as well. We still have, I believe, Animal Crossing. That's also hype right there, very much. And I do know that I still am kind of between still Final Fantasy VII and Persona 5. I think I'm leaning towards more Final Fantasy VII though because just of how cool it looks, since I never played a Final Fantasy VII game before, it really does look really interesting. And, I really am looking forward to, I think, that game a little bit more than Persona. Which don't worry, we will get to, hopefully, Persona eventually. But, as far as my main priority for, like, a main game, it'll probably be Final Fantasy VII. Yes, definitely. Yes, I know. One day, Town, definitely one day. Hopefully one day, yes, definitely. Yes, Final Fantasy does look amazing, definitely, Emily. Yes, no. Definitely, especially with... Like, I mean, I don't know if y'all have seen the new trailer that came out. I believe it was, I think, a couple of days ago or last week. It looked really amazing. I was like, oh my gosh, this is definitely going to be pretty epic. So definitely do, probably will go into Final Fantasy VII, for as far as the second, new main game that we do. But of course, we'll get to all that by the time that goes by. And, let me see. I think besides that, I think there is one more thing. I still have some stuff to do. I know I haven't done discussions regarding school. I probably will keep that for social media again, like Instagram or Twitter. I talk about briefly like how school does, things like that. So definitely do follow me there if you want to still keep checking that out. Which, by the way, I did do my first exam this past Tuesday, guys, and thankfully I did pretty well. Definitely is a lot of work, but the more you kind of get like into it, it really isn't that bad. It's just a lot of reading to say the least. But again, you get used to it, and you know what? I mean, I'm really enjoying it. Actually, it really is a lot of fun, and even yeah, the class is pretty just like pretty straightforward. It's something too bad, but it's pretty interesting stuff that I'm learning, and it's really awesome. Let's see. Let's see. Mr. Guitar, just because Final Fantasy looks cool doesn't mean it's better than. Have you heard the battle theme for it? Really? No, actually, no. Actually, I haven't heard about that talent either myself. Definitely want to look on that too. Let's see. Let's see. Yes, that's awesome. And yes, university. Yes, definitely. Yeah, especially because after this, I'm still after this, I can finally apply for the nursing program. That's where it's like okay. It's kind of like giving you like a little bit of a hint, as how the program will be officially. But you know what? I'm loving it, and it's really awesome. It's really kind of fun just going there. And thankfully, it's only one class though, so that's something good to look forward to. Let's see. We're gonna play Smash against each other. That's okay. That's cool. That's awesome. Yeah. No. Yeah, but anyway, guys. Yeah. So I definitely won't be doing like any discussion based things on here. One thing I still want to do though is regarding music. But again, that probably won't be until after like mid-March, because I still obviously have school. That takes up a lot of time, so I probably will be doing that until like spring break starting. But yeah, so I definitely still want to go over different types of music that I listen to, because believe me, I feel like it will definitely probably be a good subject to kind of touch base on. And I have a lot of ideas for that one, so hopefully y'all will look forward to that. And as far as like actually like I guess like an important public, kind of like an important public what is it like discussion that may help, not obviously not me, but like for you all as well. I definitely do want to talk about briefly, at least in one stream, something that I've seen a lot recently regarding um regarding a lot of YouTube, some strange things happening on YouTube that I've seen. Whether it's like trolls or just like not nice comments I've seen a lot in some other streams that I've been to, or some just like in general, like what I like kind of give like my own like opinions and thoughts about that, because it's kind of interesting to see that kind of going more and more about like another thing I've been seeing more is like you know like dislikes, then trying to compete with the likes, and it's like wait, what's going on with that, and it's like I mean I know dislikes, it definitely does help out as well, but I mean, why dislikes? I mean, if you don't like the stream, just don't dislike at all, in my opinion. But anyway, stuff like that. I kind of want to do like a YouTube awareness video or stream, things like that, to kind of like talk about some of the stuff that I've noticed, and even some stuff that I've caught my attention. I'm like, this is kind of strange. It's kind of building more and more as I kind of see as time goes by. So I'm not too sure what's going on with that. We may do something like that. Hopefully, just to kind of raise awareness about that kind of stuff. Let's see. Okay. We knows. Yes. There's definitely some. Yes, definitely. I mean, yeah. That's kind of what I've been seeing as well. YouTube. We want. Yeah, actually, YouTube. I know. Not that back actually. Phoenix. I mean, even though it kind of started like I'll probably say like around December or November. I've been kind of seeing it more, especially like this past month in January, and I'm like, oh my gosh, what's going on with that? No, but nothing like that. I think so. Let's see. Yes, shine light on the yes, definitely sushi. Yes, definitely, and I definitely do want to touch a little bit based on that. But yeah, because it is not, it's really not, very good that I've been seeing that, and it's really, it just kind of gets me a little bit furious, guys. to see that, so I definitely will talk about that eventually in one stream, probably in the near future. um Let me see. I think that is. I mean, yeah, definitely. That's something I want to look forward to on that. But besides that, I think that is pretty much about it. As far as games, stuff that I want to do regarding the channel. There's a little bit of a quick update regarding there. So yeah, nothing will change, at least. From what I have planned already. Um, the only thing different that may be is because, of course, with the limited amount of people, we may not get, so many, interaction. But, I mean, that's fine. We'll start, like I mentioned, we'll start all over. Eventually, we'll get back up again. And, it'll take time, but, we'll get there eventually. Let's see. Sorry, took a no problem. Let's see. Okay. Okay, no problem, no problem. But yeah, so I think that's pretty. I think we kind of got that whole base on that. But anyway, yeah. Again, guys, I just wanted to apologize again for for canceling everything. I didn't mean to worry anyone as well. Believe me, I definitely do get a lot worried as well when I see something like something shut down from another YouTuber, another person that I really do admire, and it's like, oh my gosh, let me try and contact this person right away because I really do care about them. So I definitely do appreciate y'all's support, even despite I kind of took everything down for the time being. But I do appreciate everyone who still stuck around regardless, and I can't thank y'all enough for that support despite all that. And it's good to be back. I definitely have my I guess you can say my own purpose back that I have already. And I really do feel like I think that I can finally go back to what I love doing already. And I definitely am looking forward to future streams and future stuff that I have planned. And hopefully y'all will like what I have in store these next coming weeks, or towards several months and all that good stuff. But yeah. But anyway, yes. But anyway, guys, if y'all have any questions, definitely do let me know. Still, definitely do ask away. At this point, I'm not, I don't want to, hide anything. Definitely. I mean, I don't have anything to hide regardless. But if you have any concerns, let me know. Regarding that. But it's good to be back. It's good to finally be back in the scope of light again. I feel like a brand new person, honestly. I mean, despite I'm still sick currently, but I mean, I feel a lot better. But definitely, and it's all thanks to y'all at the very end. So thank you. Wait, am I doing this right like this? Yes, thank you. Let's see. Looking forward to those. Yes, thank you so much. I do appreciate it. Yes, thank you, Michael. I do appreciate that. Thank you so much. Welcome, by the way. I do appreciate you coming back. Yes, welcome. Yes, how you doing, Michael? By the way, I did see that you finally got tickets as well to I think what was a BTS concert. That is pretty awesome. Hopefully you do enjoy that concert as well. I know. Hopefully that goes well for you. Yes, how you doing, Michael? By the way, hopefully having a good day. Yes, definitely, guys. Yes, definitely. So yeah, a little hard right there. Yes, for you all. But I know it's not the right way. But hopefully it's something like that. Yes, can't wait for the concert. Yes, there you go, Michael. Definitely, I know it really does. That's pretty awesome, though. Let's see, OG, that's awesome. Definitely, you're doing great. Hope you. Yes, definitely a lot better, Michael. Thanks so much. Yes, definitely. But yes, no. Yeah, yes, BTS is awesome. Definitely. Michael going to see BTS 2 back to. Yes, no, yes, definitely enjoy. When is the concert actually, Michael? By the way, is it? Because I actually do have several university classmates that they also a big fan of BTS, and I believe their concert is in May, so not too far from here actually. So that's pretty awesome, definitely. Let's see. So that's Michael's. That's yeah, sushi right there. Let's see. Also, really, Emily, that's pretty awesome. Yes, definitely. And that's kind of like what I have like stuff to share about that as well, guys. I mean, not BTS specifically, but I have like a lot of stuff to talk about, like some artists that I've seen, some cool CDs and things like that, and also, kind of talk about the artists, like, what they are, why I admire them so much. So things like that, that's like examples like that, that's pretty awesome right there, because experiences like that is like once in a lifetime, and you really cannot, unsee that, so that's pretty awesome. That's May 2nd. That's awesome. Definitely. Yeah. I think for my university classmates, it's also, I think, somewhere, I think mid May. So that's pretty awesome. Definitely, you will have a good time. So definitely do enjoy that. That'll be really cool. That's something. Yes, definitely. Yes, it's gonna be May. That's good. That's good. Yes, Justin Timberlake. There you go, guys. Yes, no, but that's awesome. That's really awesome, Michael. Again, you can have a blast. Definitely do take. Well, I mean, I know it's not until May, and we'll probably chat with each other until then. But definitely do take lots of pictures and all that good stuff. Because yeah, it's definitely one something that you can never forget. And believe me, I definitely do have a lot of memories regarding concerts and things like that. So that is really epic. But yeah, guys, so I do believe that is actually about it for me. I don't have anything else to say, pretty much. Again, I just want to do this quick update, video stream, things like that, as to why I took a break, things like that. I guess I will leave this as public. That way, everyone can see it without having a link or things like that. So that way, they'll probably, hopefully, everyone will be able to understand, why, I took a, I had to take, had to take it down for a bit. But yeah, I'll leave like that. At least that way, everyone will be seeing that and all that good stuff. Anyway, I go to a concert every month. Imagine Sushi. That, I mean, honestly, that's a dream. That's a dream come true, right there, though. I can just, just imagine like how much the tickets would be for that, though. I know for like a concert for mine, it cost me like, oof, really wasn't the really did take a little bit of a penny right there. But yeah, I definitely do understand how much I'll probably be for those kind of tickets every month, but that's pretty awesome though. But yeah, guys, so yeah, I'll definitely leave the stream as it is, that way, for everyone who has that, whoever wants to watch it again, we'll leave like that. But of course, I guess a warning for those who actually do rewatch it. There was a little bit of some emotional things, but yeah, definitely do appreciate the rewatching it, all that good stuff, and I do really appreciate that. But yeah, but anyway, guys, so that is about it for me, I think, for now, guys. That's all I wanted to share about. It's really good to chat with you all again. I can't thank y'all enough for that support, for all the, just sticking with me, despite, who I am. Now that, now that I kind of realize that, just being me for who I am, that's all I could ever be. And I think that, and, that is more than enough, for me to be, who I am. And I couldn't ask for better, friends, or, online friends and all that good stuff. Just for showing that support, and I really does mean a lot, But anyway, guys, yeah. So that's about it, Yeah. So hopefully this does kind of clear up a lot of stuff regarding what happened. I do know that, yeah, it's good to be back, But yes, and hopefully I probably won't stream this weekend because I still I have something to do. I have something to do on Saturday, and of course Sundays, schoolwork, things like that. So definitely will probably be streaming sometime next weekend. Not sure what we'll play though. Maybe we'll continue. Well, last time I think we were supposed to do Sonic Mania, which maybe we'll continue that, since I know we're kind of close. I think towards the end, if I'm mistaken. Yeah, sorry about that. Let's see. Have a good night. Yes, thank you. All right, later. I'm glad. Yes, thank you. Thank you, Susha. I do appreciate that. Yes, thank you, Emily. Yes. Despite who you are, why would we leave if you're so good? Thank you, Emily. Thank you, Tom. I do appreciate that. Have a good night. Yes, thank you. You've gotten so much better. Thank you. Yes. I feel better. Yes, thank you so much, Emily. Yes, no. But yes, guys. Yeah. Yeah, I'll probably do maybe Sonic Mania next weekend. If not, we'll just kind of change it up a bit. Maybe do a multiplayer game, since I know it's been a while since we've done a multiplayer game as well. We'll see how that goes, and we'll talk about that. But anyway, guys, yes, again, thank you all so much for coming by, for sticking on, hearing my own, my own, like, update thing, my little update thing right there. And I can't thank you all enough for still sticking around all that. And yeah, all that, I really do appreciate that. We may have to start a little bit from fresh again, but you know what, that's fine. We'll take it day by day, and that's all we could do in the end. But anyway, guys, yes, thank y'all so much for sticking around. hopefully y'all have, you know, a good rest of your night. And yeah, I will see you all hopefully within the next weekend. And of course, I will see you all, you know, until next time. Again, if you could also, thank you so much. Wait, hold on, let me see. Hold on, am I missing anything? Hopefully I'm not. Yeah, hopefully y'all have a good week, rest of your weekend, and I will see you all next time. And again, thank you so much. Shout out to Miss Neko Tendo again, guys. I mean, it's gonna be a little bit. It's gonna be a little bit. So let me just do this. Let's see. Miss Neko Tendo. Let's see. Hold on. Let me just, to everyone who is like my mods as well. I do want to give y'all credit as well. Let's see. Let's see over here, and then I need to do. Let's see, sushi. Then I need to do. Let's see. Whoop. Yes. Thank you. And okay, hopefully I'm not missing anyone over here. Let's see, got Emily, Sushi, Michael. Yes, I could do actually. Also because I know Lily did laugh, but of course, also I do have to thank her because she actually did kind of contact me when I was out. But anyway, yeah. So anyway, for those of y'all, those are all the people. Definitely, my my mods and other fellow streamers, definitely do check them out if you can. And again, thank you so much for the support. Also, Emily, thank you for the donation. We greatly appreciate that. And yeah, I definitely do appreciate the donation. And yes, everyone check them all out. They are amazing. They, like I mentioned, they all have also their own unique ways. So definitely do support them as well, because they are just some of the nicest people you could ever meet. And I couldn't ask for a better team in reality. So again, guys, thank you all so much for that. Yes, this will definitely for you. So hopefully one day, but yeah. But anyway, guys, with that being said, have a good night. Take care, and again, just thank you all so much for the love. And I will see you all. I will definitely see you all in the near future. But until then, just keep following my social media, and we'll keep in touch there, and we'll start fresh again next weekend. But until next time, guys, stay positive.
Something changed, my heart could not contain the miracle of this world and all that it creates. With every passing day, the winds might grow stronger and carry us away, but we will hold on to joy to light the way. The reminder that love does not escape. I'm yours forever. There is no end in sight for us. Nothing could measure the kind of strength inside our hearts. It's all connected. We're all together in this love. Don't you forget it.